name's Queen Tammy, my Texas sunbeam. Hugs like warm biscuits, humor sweeter than a dream. Fall in slow motion, time's gentle hand. We dance under starlight like grains of pure sand. Oh, Tammy, my Texas delight. Hugs in the morning, stars in the night. Laughter echoes, raccoons on the chase. Squirrels with pants, bubble wrap in the race. She's wrestling raccoons, a cowboy's refrain. Catching swift squirrels, no pants, just plain. Bubble wrap suits, they rustle, they pop. With every hug, my heart does a hop. Oh, Tammy, my Texas delight. Hugs in the morning, stars in the night. Laughter echoes, raccoons on the chase. Squirrels with pants, bubble wrap in the race. Wrestling raccoons, a cowboy's refrain. Catching swift squirrels, no pants, just plain. Bubble wrap suits, they rustle, they pop. With every hug, my heart does a hop. Oh, Tammy's my anchor, my cowboy's true muse. Her laughter's a melody, nothing to lose. From sunrise to sunset, her love keeps me sane. In this wild Texas life, she's my sweet refrain. Oh, Tammy, my Texas delight. Hugs in the morning, stars in the night. Laughter echoes, raccoons on the chase. Squirrels with pants, bubble wrap in the race. Tammy's my Texas sunbeam, hugs like warm biscuits, humor sweeter than a dream. From sunrise to sunset, her love keeps me sane. In this wild Texas life, she's my sweet refrain. Oh, Tammy, my Texas delight. Hugs in the morning, stars in the night. Laughter echoes, raccoons on the chase. Squirrels with pants, bubble wrap in the race. Texas delight, Texas delight, Texas delight in the race. Texas delight, Texas delight.
That was Texas Soulmate by yours truly, Reverend Dream. Made it written from my wife, Miss Tammy. And if y'all didn't know, she was the apple of my eye. There's me and Miss Tammy when we was just got married. That was our married day when we first met over 40 years ago. We just celebrated 40 years, and that was the apple of my eye. That's my soulmate, guys. That's who God chose me to be with, and I'm blessed to have it. And I pray each one of y'all are blessed to have that same thing in your life. To have someone who means the world to you, to be there daily with you, to share your ups and downs, and yeah, probably drive you nuts at times, makes you mad, or even makes you complain when you wouldn't complain any other time. That's what soulmates do. We're there to laugh and love, to get angry, to get mad, to get upset, to heal, to grow with one another, and be one as one another. That's God's gift to us all. And I pray that today and every day you have that feeling. And yeah, might not be perfect, but there's only one thing that was. And he's not here no more. He's waiting on us. Be faithful. Be true to him. And you'll see him. I promise. Now, we're going to talk to Oswald again. Oswald Chambers, my utmost highest. Did I remember it? My utmost for his highest. I was close. Classic edition. Leatherback book that I got from the Christian bookstore. It aligns with the King James Version Bible. And I know there's people that read different Bibles and different things with different initials and letters, but I've only been grown up on the King James Version and will continue to read that. And if you have a calling to read something else, glory to you. May you have the understanding that it's truly the essence of God. Now, our calling for today for a devotional is, do you see your calling? Wow. I said calling and boom, there it is, Oswald. You must be reading my mind 100 years ago. Separated unto the gospel. That's Romans chapter 1, verse 1. Our calling is not primary to be holy men and women, but to be proclaimers of the gospel of God. Man, there's a man and woman that might need that somewhere in life. I feel it. I feel God's essence upon it. So I'm going to read it one more time because he's telling me to. Our calling is not primary to be the holy men and women, but to be proclaimers of the gospel of God. The only thing that is all important is that the gospel of God should be realized as the abiding reality. Reality is not human goodness, nor holiness, nor heaven, nor hell, but redemption. I'm going to read that one more time. Reality is not human goodness, not holiness, nor heaven, nor hell, but redemption. And the need to perceive this is the most vital need of the Christian worker today. As workers, we have to get used to the revelation that redemption is the only reality. Personal holiness is an effect, not a cause. And if we place our faith in human goodness, in the effect of redemption, we shall go under when the test comes. I'm going to read that one more time. Personal holiness is an effect, not a cause. And if we place our faith in human goodness, in the effect of redemption, we shall go under when the test comes. Guys, I want to tell you what. We have to perceive what God chooses us to perceive in Him and His redemption only. Not how good you are, not what you feel that you need to be, but God's redemption for sending His Son on that cross at Calvary to redeem us that we may have salvation. We may have salvation. In that we put our hope and trust. Paul did not say he separated himself, but when it pleased God, who separated me? Paul had not a hypersensitive interest into his own character. As long as our eyes are open, our own personal witnesses, we shall never get near the reality of redemption. As long as our eyes upon our own personal witness, we shall never get near the reality of redemption. Wow, guys. Workers break down because their desire is for their own witness and not for God. Don't ask me to come into contact with the rugged reality of redemption on behalf of the filth of human life as it is. What I want is anything God can do for me to make me more desirable in my own eyes. To talk in that way is a sign that the reality of the gospel of God has not begun to touch me. There is no recklessness abandoned to God. God cannot deliver me while my interest is merely in my own character. Paul is unconscious of himself. He is recklessly abandoned, separated by God for one purpose, to proclaim the gospel of God. And it says it in Romans chapter 9, verse 3. Guys, you know, when I left this world, God separated everything from me. My old ways, my old thoughts, everything I was, everything I thought I would be, and became new creature with me. And it was only his redemption. It was only his redemption and not mine that got me through my difficult time. For if I live for myself and not for him, my redemption would never draw nigh. But today I tell you and proclaim to the world wholeheartedly, unequivocally, that one day I will sit at the right hand of Christ, who sits at the right hand of God. And for those who doubt it, for those who don't believe that I align my spirit with Christ, then I pray for you. I pray that redemption draws nigh to you and you can see what reality truly is. Remove the plank from your eye, that you may not remove the splinter from my eye. I've had a good night with y'all tonight. I've had 7 devotionals I did. I'm really tired. Tomorrow is God's Dream Team. You probably won't see this by the time this airs, but I'll be doing a 2-hour ×2 devotionals tomorrow. We're still lacking people to fulfill God's Dream Team. So I will step up tomorrow and do what I must to ensure that everything is aligned for God's glory. It is not about me, how I feel, or my ways, but his ways, his thoughts, his essence, and his love. And if you want to be there tomorrow, by all means, I might put this one out just so that it would align with it. And I hope that you come by tomorrow, starting out at 12:30 with Star, going to Jody, Mr. Jody Patterson, going to me, and all the others. I'm sorry, I'm so tired, guys, I can't draw it out in my mind. But But there's a whole line of people, and each creator will define the next one, which will define the next one, which will end up with the last one being Eric B. So, if I missed you in between, don't mean I didn't respect you, don't mean I ain't promoting you, it don't mean none of that. It means that Dream's tired, his brain is done, and it did the glory of God today. And hallelujah, he allowed that part of me to live. So, if you can, stop by tomorrow. Enjoy God's dream team with us. Fellowship with us. Share us. Tell a friend that they may join you. Because you never know what God's going to say or do through us. But if you are there, you'll know it. And if you don't, then you might miss it. And I pray you don't. You know, I brought you in with Texas Soulmate, which was Miss Tammy's song that I wrote for her. I wrote two, Texas Soulmate and Dreams Queen, Miss Tammy. And what a fitting thing that I could do would bring her in with both. So, the first one you heard, Texas Soulmate, and this one is Dreams Queen Tammy. When I was riding a motorcycle, they all knew her as Dreams Queen. And she was that for all my life, even though it was a small time for them. But let's get on the lights, because Miss Tammy, you deserve that, my darling. You deserve them all bright and shiny. And as we listen to Dreams Queen Tammy, y'all have a good night. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the fun things that we do here to show that God's glory will live through you. Because none of this is for me, guys. I say it time and time again. If you want to follow me, don't. Walk beside me as I follow the one that we should follow all together. My name is Reverend Dream, and the peaker's in there with Luna. But tomorrow, if you come on back, stay a while, she'll be with me. She'll give you all the love and hugs you need. God bless each and every one of us. And remember, find you a king or a queen somewhere in life. Hold on tight to them. Because tomorrow is not promised for no one.
In the soft Tennessee twilight, where the fireflies gleam, I met my dreams queen Tammy, like stepping into a dream. She hugs me tight, her love so pure, with faith in the good Lord above. Her courage and strength, they're my backbone to shield us with love. Through the small town whispers and life's winding road, with Tammy beside me, I carry no heavy load. With laughter in her eyes, she'd wrestle raccoons at night. Armed with a squirt bottle, she'd put up a fearless fight. Oh, my Tammy, you light up the darkest night.
Can you imagine her doing that, guys? How about a squirrel running up her pants leg? I've seen it. And it's funny, guys. Except for her at the moment. Afterwards, she laughed.
With her laughter echoing like the warmth of the sun. From tumble to triumph, she holds up her head with grace. In her, my dreams queen, my soul stretches its length. There's a unique kind of love living deep in her heart. Faith in God upholds us, it sets us apart. With every squirt and tumble, she paints our world bright, carving her legacy in each moonlit night. Oh, my night. From falling solo to squirrels up your pants, you're my delight. Your embrace, your love, your faith and strength. With you, my dreams queen. My soul stretches its length.
Thank you, Miss Tammy, for the 40 years. I appreciate it. I love you to the moon and back.
There's a Tammy catching squirrels in a flurry of wild fun, with her laughter echoing like the warmth of the sun. From tumble to triumph, she holds up her head with grace, and her my dreams queen. My soul stretches its length. Oh, my Tammy, you light up the darkest night. From falling solo to squirrels up your pants, you're my delight.
We love y'all. We hope you have a good night or day, wherever you may be. God bless us all. Come back, you hear?